Hello guys, how y'all doing? So happy to be here. This feels just like home. I'm best man by the way. I've been away for a while, putting one or two things together. Shout out to Damilola and Tricia for reaching out. In this particular series, I'm gonna be talking about how to cut a bursars or bursar brief, whatever you choose to call it. In this particular video, I'm gonna walk you through how to cut the type of bursars we call banana bursars down here. The one that comes with a bar that looks like this, a triangular line back. I'm gonna walk you through how to cut it, do it the right way. Come on, let's get on to it. Okay, right now I have my material, the white material. You can see it right here. The piece of material is actually small, but it can serve the purpose of this video. You can check it out. The requirements for this work is a scissors, a measuring tape, your table, and you are good to go. I'm right back. When I started this work many years ago, I actually started on the floor, but it's not cool at all, so I don't recommend that. In this workshop, if I may, please, you have to pay attention to what I'm doing. This one of the video, this one out of a series of how to cut a bursars videos that I'm gonna be making in a short while. So the material is already on the table, and you can see how I have folded it. And when I cut out the excess materials, at the tip of the material or at the edge of the material, I need to cut out all the excess to give the material a straight line outlook. All this thing I'm doing is just as important. When you are folding the material, or when you have folded the material, you need to be sure that none of the piece of the material is in excess or in shortage. You need to make sure that the materials are all equally in line with each other. So I'm still on smoothing out the edges to keep it in good shape. And that's it. Now look what we have here. See the material we are gonna use for this exercise. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of the work. With my tape, I'm gonna measure the material to show you how the material looks like. You can see what I got there, 22 inches. Yeah, 22 inches, that's the width of the material. Like I told you earlier, the material is small. It's actually not good for an adult. It's gonna come off okay for maybe somebody that wears a medium size. I know there are adults that do wear medium size. And then um the other side also almost 22 inches. That's almost a square we have there, but I'm gonna use one part of the fabric for the width, then the other for the length. I think I'm gonna use this side for the length, so I'm gonna measure about 15 inches. That's 15 inches for the length of the bursars. Then the other side, of course, is 22 inches. Of course, you may want to know why I use 15 inches for the length. I will explain that later on. If not in this video, I will explain that maybe in another video, but I promise you I'm gonna explain that to you. I'm sure you are seeing how I'm folding the material and how I'm turning it. So let's get our 15 inches first. I'm gonna measure. I've measured 15 inches, 14, 14 to 15 inches, but I'm gonna cut it on 15 inches of the tape. Sorry, that's some camera adjustment there. Okay guys, I've folded the material into 4. Now I've opened the material. I'm now folding it. It's now folded into 2. The material must be folded into 2. Take note. That's still the 22 inches for the width of the boxers. Then this piece of material that I have now, we are going to use it for the back of the boxers. Let me put it in good shape. This piece of material that's going to be attached to the back side of the boxers is actually called a patch. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing now. I'm taking a bite to identify the center of the patch. The patch actually is gonna support the width of the boxers, giving it or making it look bigger. Mind you, it's folded, and you can see how it looks. It's cut in a triangular shape, some kind of triangular shape. And then this is the front side of the boxers, the fly side. I'm measuring from downwards. I measured. My measurement is about 7 inches. That's what I'm measuring, and this 7 inches is gonna be divided into two parts. The first part, downward up, should be 4 inches. Then from there to the tip of the tape should be 3 inches. This part that I'm cutting out now should be about 3 inches. You can see the shape. Take a closer look to see how it's supposed to look like. I'm gonna show you. This is the shape, 3 inches. Then from downwards to that area should be 4 inches. Then what I'm doing now is to give it a shape. That's the last area, to give it a good shape. That place that I got now, I took out about 1.5 inches there. You can make it 2 inches or an inch. Some people don't even do that at all, but I don't recommend that. So this side now is the back side of the boxers. I'm measuring downwards. I measured about 2 inches. You can see how I'm placing the scissors. Take a closer look to see how I'm doing the cutting. It's not in a straight line form. When you are doing your own cutting, you need to make reference to this video to see how deep you are gonna go. You don't want to go too deep into the material. So this is how the boxer is supposed to look like. The next thing is to get a machine and start sewing. You can check out how to sew a complete boxers on my videos list. There are actually different types of boxers and different means and ways of cutting a boxers. But I think this is about the size of this video. I'm gonna explain more in a subsequent video. Okay, that's it guys. I know that I left out some details. That's because of amount of time. If you have some questions, suggestions, please use the comment section. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for the next video. Catch you on the next one.